What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about some more Legacy Vector Prime. But before we get into Vector Prime, I just want to cover this little quick news bit here. So we have Legacy United selects Treads in-hand images first leaked yesterday. This is going to be a part of like a 4 or 5 pack, I think, of a bunch of eHobby G1 exclusive repaints, or I think it was like GoBot repaints and eHobby repaints or something like that. Let me know in the comments if you guys remember. But here's one of them, and it's Treads here. He's a Decepticon, which is pretty cool. Got the logo right there, the red eyes. It's very interesting to get sort of a yin and yang on this mold. You know, you got Autobot Warpath, now you got Decepticon Treads. So I really do like that sort of storyline that you could kind of build with those two characters together. And the colors work. I really do like the green on this tank. Obviously a lot more than, you know, the maroon or whatever, because it's just... I guess more realistic, I think. But I don't know. I guess there's also tanks out there in the real world that are also sort of that dark maroon, light brown sort of color. So, but I don't know. I kind of just prefer the green on this particular mold. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just, you know, Kingdom Warpath in green, but is now a Decepticon basically. So, not too shabby. Alright, now on to the meat and potatoes of the video. Via Weibo user NoTrab, he got Vector Prime in hand, and I don't know, man. Vector Prime, I will say he does look a bit better here, but I think that's basically just camera settings and the lighting he had to really bring out the details and the sculpt of this particular figure. I think that's what makes it a bit better than some of the past images we've seen of Vector Prime the past month. But other than that, you know, he looks the same. You know, I've already covered the issues I have with this guy a few times before in the past month. You know, the lack of the armor on his arms, the lack of the cape on his back. Now it's just wing kibble instead of it being a cape. The missing details all over the legs. His feet are totally wrong. He's supposed to have guns on his feet, for those of you who don't remember. He has feet guns, so... And that's clearly missing, which is one of the cooler parts of his design. The shoulder armor should be a bit bigger. You know, in the vehicle mode, there's a lot wrong with that proportionally and design-wise. You cannot fix the wings any way you want anymore. They're not on any hinges. They're just on a bunch of swivels for transformation, which is totally bland, boring, and it just sucks. You know, I could just go on and on about this figure. The legs are totally wrong on every detail possible. This is more so a Vector Prime figure referencing his Cybertron design rather than a complete update to Cybertron 2005 Vector Prime. In the similar vein of Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime, but I know some of you out there consider this to just be Cybertron Optimus, and I'm here to tell you it is not. It's a reference to that design and era of Optimus. It is not specifically Cybertron Optimus, and this is pretty much what I think is going on here. But, you know, they're going to label it Cybertron Universe Vector Prime, and, I mean, that's basically my headcanon, is that this is a G1 design referencing his Cybertron look rather than a Cybertron update in itself. That's my own little copium to just look at this thing sometimes. And, you know, it's kind of sad, because we were expecting a faithful Vector Prime update. With how they've handled Starscream, Hotshot, Override, Metroplex, all the Cybertron updates after you know, the Generation Selects Hotshot and Galaxy Upgrade Optimus have been super faithful to the cartoon designs, and this is just a complete 360, a complete step backwards. It just makes no sense to me. I just don't understand why they felt the need to do this. I mean, is the budget really that tight nowadays for later waves of generations where they gotta make an A-list character like this, a remold of a previous D-list character that got his own brand new freaking mold that doesn't even match in design at all. Like, think about that for a second. JaAm is basically a D-list character at best within the Transformers franchise, and he got a complete all-new mold in Wave 2 of Legacy Year 1. Think about that for a second. That is absolutely freaking ridiculous. And now, fast forward a couple years later, Vector Prime, all he gets is a remold, and he's arguably a more well-known. He's basically an A-B-lister within the Transformers universe. It just frustrates me so much, guys. I don't know. I cannot bring myself to get this figure, especially since I already have the original one in such great condition. All of his accessories, he's complete. Like, I just can't bring myself to spend pretty much $40 on this very mediocre Voyager. And I'll point this out again for those of you who haven't seen my past videos. They still left the peg nubs on the bottom of his feet for where those little wings went for JaAm, which just goes to show you how much of a lazy remold and repaint this Vector Prime is. Vector Prime deserves better, guys. If I were you, I would not get this figure, and I would just campaign online for them to redo this guy within a year or a couple years. I mean, we're already getting a new Alpha Trion next year because people weren't satisfied with the one we got a year or two ago in that HasCon exclusive multi-pack. So the very same could happen here with Vector Prime. If we just vote with our wallets and be very vocal online, I would not get this Vector Prime, guys. No matter how desperate you are for one, it just sucks. It's just a total spit in the face to this design of Vector Prime, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm good on this, especially since I have the original. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I mean, no Trab, he tried his best to make this figure look better, which he kind of did with the camera settings and the lighting to really bring out the sculpt of this figure. But other than that, still kind of trash looking to me. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what y'all think about this Vector Prime figure. All my social medias are linked down below. My email is also down below if y'all want to hit me up about business inquiries, or if you want to message me about whatever. Or if you want to subscribe to my new Patreon, link down below. It's got tons of exclusive content that you won't see here on YouTube or anywhere else, such as exclusive stop motions, Transformers photography. You get 1 week access before everybody else here on YouTube to my stop motion films. You guys get Discord access, exclusive music and music snippets from my stop motion films. So if you guys want to help support me and help support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye!